Hello everyone, I'm Michael. I'm originally from the UK and I'm a member of the Marketing and Communications Department at CEIBS. I'm going to meet Yoann Delwarde, an alumnus of our Global EMBA program, to learn more about his experience at CEIBS. Hi Yoann, great to see you.
Hey, nice to see you again, Michael. How are you today?
Good, good. How are you?
Very good. Such a sunny day.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Glad to see you on campus again. So I guess first, if you could give our audience a bit of your personal, professional background, introduce yourself.
Sure. So actually, as you know, I'm French, and I'm an engineer by training. And actually, I started my career as a sales engineer. So I love sales. I've been doing sales the whole career. And I came to China 11 years ago. So time flies already.
Wow.
And actually, 5 years ago, I started my own company called Infinity Growth in Shanghai. And now actually our company is growing quite fast because last year, for example, we had projects in 16 countries. And we are in a business of consulting, especially about sales and leadership capabilities growth. So for this, we always use 3 keywords. The first one is assessment. So we assess the sales force and the leadership team of our clients to see how ready they are to apply their strategies and also what are their gaps. And based on that, we create customized pathways, a mix between training and coaching to help the sales force to really improve. And we also have our own AI tools to really follow up with them every week or every month to make sure that they apply the new skills.
Great.
So that's what I do.
Great, great. And what led you to pursue a global EMBA at CEIBS at this stage in your career?
It's a very good question. So I'm a founder, right? And when you start your own business, you do your best with what you have. And now that my company is growing, I realize I miss some skills, for example, related to finance, marketing, or even organizational behavior. And then when I look at the CEIBS program with the GEMBA, I realized this could really be a way to improve my skills and to help to support the growth of my company.
Great, great. And if I'm not mistaken, you're the president of the classroom committee team of your global EMBA cohort. Can you tell us a bit about what that committee is and what it's kind of taught you about your skills so far?
So first of all, what is a CCT, class committee team? Actually, this is a number of people. So we are 13 and we have been elected from the classmates. So this is a great honor. It's also a great responsibility. And actually, I was also elected as a president from the CCT. So basically what the CCT is doing, we are actually organizing events. So of course, we organize a lot of fun events. We also organize learning events related to, for example, company visits. Or even for the finance part, we also had classmates who are CFO, for example, who help the other classmates about finance. So it's really a great way to help each other. And actually, we learn a lot from that because in the class, we can see some concepts. And then when we visit the companies of our classmates, we can see how they apply those concepts. We can ask very direct questions, right? So it's really exciting to be part of this journey.
Great, great. And so I suppose as president of the CCT, you must have a unique kind of overview of your cohort. What kind of unique perspectives or experiences do your peers in the GEMBA class bring to the table?
This is a great question. So actually our cohort is very diverse. We have classmates from 27 countries and regions. So this is really amazing. So in terms of the perspective, it's really a great value because every time we organize events, we have really different point of view and it brings a lot of creativity. And also our class is very dynamic. So usually the biggest challenge for the professors is to keep the time because we ask too many questions, we are so energetic. So this is really cool, actually.
Oh, great, great. And how does that kind of diversity and that energy and things, how does that enrich your learning experience?
So I have so many examples about that, to be honest. The most recent one from the marketing course last week, where we actually look at a case of a company selling toilet paper, right? The Renova case, very famous case from our Professor Park. And actually during the class, we realized some of our classmates from the US or Canada, they have very big home, right? So they can buy a very big bulk of toilet paper at a very cheap price. We also have classmates in Hong Kong where, Hong Kong is much smaller apartments, right? So they cannot really buy this big bulk, right? Of course. We also have African classmates who explain that the buying habits are different. Usually people buy for the day or for the week, not for the month. So this kind of very living and vivid example really help us to challenge our different assumptions and to look at the world from different perspectives. And we have this kind of example all the time. And actually we have also example from different industries because our cohort, we have really a lot of different industries. So this is really helpful to help us learn and challenge the way we think.
Great, great. So that's, I guess that's one really interesting example from one of your marketing classes. You're still in the midst of your GEMBA classes at the moment. So can you tell us more about what you've done so far in the experience in terms of the modules and things like that?
So you are right. So I'm still in the first year, right? So I've had the chance to have a lot of modules already. We started with the leadership modules, which honestly was transformational. It was really amazing module. I also had the chance to have the economic class from Professor Bala, who is also our director of the program. We went to the Zurich campus in Europe, and that was really amazing because during that journey we also went to the different countries. So I went myself in Germany, where we visited a lot of German hidden champions. I also have classmates who went to France, my home country, also classmates who went to Italy for the luxury part. So I can already feel this global breadth, right? Where we are outside China and we learn from different countries.
Yeah. Great, great. And then what distinctive aspects of the GEMBA program do you think have been the most transformative for you?
So as I said earlier, when we did the leadership part, the first week, I really learned a lot about myself because they really put us in an environment for 8 days, full time, everyone together, and we learn a lot because our classmates, actually, they come from different backgrounds, different countries, so they see ourselves in different ways as maybe our traditional colleagues or family are seeing us. So that was really something I was not expecting. I'll be honest with you. Another one I was expecting and is happening is actually for the classmate to give feedback. Feedback on your business, and also after the class, every time we have some assignment work. And basically, to make it simple, is ask you to reflect and what you can apply for your company. So actually, it's really it's a great way actually to challenge your mind and to make your business grow and to bring new ideas.
Great, great. And you've mentioned earlier about the kind of the diversity of the cohort, your experiences going to Europe and things like that. How has the program specifically shaped your global mindset, would you say?
The example that really struck me the most is about my African classmates. I have never been to Africa. Actually, I'm going to Africa in 1 month.
Great.
So I'm really looking forward because we have amazing African classmates, and every time they share about their countries. So actually, for example, for this, we have an initiative in CCT where every classmate presents their countries. So we already learned from 8 countries. We will do it again in the next module. And this is really helpful because I understand more about their countries, their industries, the way they live. For example, in Africa, the thing that I learned is that the population is much younger. On average, is 18, 20 years old for the population. That was something new. I was not expecting that, and now I understand why this continent is so vibrant. And I do believe that Africa might be the next Asia for the coming years, where there will be a lot of opportunities. So this is really something I was not expecting, and I'm so grateful for that. And of course, I also have many classmates from Asia. I also have classmates from the US, from South America. Every time they bring their perspective is really interesting.
Great, great. And do you have any specific kind of cross-cultural learning experiences that you've had? You've talked in terms of marketing and in terms of demographics in Africa. Any kind of new cross-cultural insights you've discovered?
So actually, it's a very good question. So right now we have projects in different countries. We have projects in North Asia and Southeast Asia, and we actually already collaborate with different classmates. So I asked them some questions, some advice, and they actually shared a lot of great insights. For example, I have classmates from South Korea, from Japan, who actually helped me to see different things that I was not anticipating about our own project. So this is really helpful. This is very helpful.
Great, great. So I suppose next, you mentioned you're deep into your career, you're a founder, you've been in China for 11 years already. What are your future kind of career goals, and how has the program helped you with those?
So as you said, I'm my own entrepreneur, right? So my first focus is to grow myself, grow my colleagues, my employees, and also grow the companies. So definitely this is the biggest focus right now. So how to use the different learnings from the course
Right.
and really apply them in the real world so that it can translate into business results, and also we can help our clients to better solve their challenge. So that's really the key for me right now.
Great, great. And then, so if anyone's considering whether they want to apply to CEIBS and whether CEIBS is the right place for them, what kind of advice would you give to prospective participants who are interested in CEIBS?
So I will be honest, for this I had the choice between different programs. I actually was selected in 3 different EMBA from very famous school. So of course CEIBS is number one, that helps, but actually that was not the biggest part of my decision. I have many friends who did previous program of CEIBS who actually gave me a lot of feedback about what they like and what the program has brought to them.
Right, right.
So maybe my biggest advice for you is to come to the campus. It's a beautiful campus, to meet the different professors, to meet the different classmates, and hopefully they can give you more detailed feedback about what you may expect, and also you can ask a very direct question. So that's also the advantage of CEIBS. Is I do believe everything that the people from CEIBS admission, so I was with Lina, for example, told me everything happened. So I really like that, you know, the fact of being sincere and to really look at what's helpful for your growth and for yourself.
Great, great. Well, thanks again, Yoann, for your time and for all those great insights.
Thank you.